Hi there, Virgo. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your Aries full moon October 2019 reading for the 13th, when the full moon will be going into the sign of Aries, and that is our full moon cycle for this month of October. This is going to be using some of your general astrological themes that are going to be coming up around that full moon, and we're also going to be doing some oracle and tarot cards to deepen the messages and see what you have looking forward to coming in with that Aries full moon energy. So before we start, a few quick notes. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single Virgo out there. If the messages resonate with you, they're meant for you. If they do not resonate with you, kick them on out the door to another Virgo out there. This will mostly correspond to Virgo Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, and all Virgo cross watchers are welcome to join us as well. If you have not yet already, please do reach out there, click that subscribe button, and join the Dragon Tail family, and also give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button and letting me know that you enjoyed this content. If you're interested in a private reading, all the information is in the description box below. I've also recently added a link for love donations if anyone's interested in supporting the channel in that way, and also all the card decks that I use. Whenever I can find a link for those, I put those in there for anyone else who may be a reader and also enjoys these card decks. So let's go ahead and get started. So very interesting. This is a beautiful start, to the astrological cycle. The Aries full moon is, going to be full in that first sign. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So their motto is I am. It's all about the identity, all about who you are, why you're here, what our purpose is, how we identify ourselves as an individual. So Virgo, you'll definitely be feeling that as well, and it's all about the house that it's in. This is going to be a very deeply transformative full moon phase for you. Last month, was the Pisces full moon, which would have gone through that 7th house. It's a Libra house energy, and so it really highlighted relationships, partnerships of all kinds. Now that full moon in Aries is shifting up into your universal 8th house of Scorpio. This is a very strong concentration of energy, because both Scorpio and Aries, which the moon will be in, are, traditionally, historically ruled by Mars. Now it's been broken up where Aries is ruled by Mars, Scorpio ruled by Pluto, but they still have that same Martian root. So definitely it could make you feel a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more fierce and feisty, but that is just fine with me, Virgo, because sometimes y'all really need to get out of being so nice to people. Not that there's anything wrong with being nice. It's very beautiful energy that you guys put out there, but sometimes you've really got to stand up for yourself. This full moon will definitely bring that out in you. It will also reveal a lot of things to you that may need to be healed within, because it's a psychological house. And you are a sign of healing. Virgo and Pluto energy actually get along quite well. So you will be really digging deep into those emotional, psychological layers of yourself and saying, okay, what can be revealed, what can be healed, what needs to come out, which is very positive, because what's happening as well, the aspects planetarily to this full moon in Aries, Saturn and Pluto, both in Capricorn, which just went direct, by the way, are going to be making a challenging aspect, a square to this moon sign. So that absolutely encourages us to reveal our shadow side, to look at our deeper, darker nature, things that have hurt us, places and times we've been rejected by people, by jobs, things that we didn't get that we really, really wanted. So these are things to start looking at, Virgo. Everyone's going to be doing it in some way or fashion. And if they're not doing it, they're missing out on a whole lot of great healing and transformative power, because it's bringing a lot of that your way. This is a strong, powerful time for you, which is extremely positive. The beautiful thing that's happening too with this moon is that Jupiter in Sagittarius is trining that moon sign as well. They're both in fire signs, and for you that's activating your universal 4th house of Cancer, which is all about the home. So this could be a time where you really start to go, time to clean my home, time to improve my home. If I just don't like it anymore, it's time to move from my home, or there's some some kind of family or loved one dynamic in the home that you are currently looking to heal, to change, to grow in a positive new direction. So very strong energies. If there's something negative, guess what? It's going to be blown on out the door. If it's something that's good, that's already been gaining in momentum, it's just going to get even bigger and better. So just keep in mind all of that as we go forward into this full moon. It's a very powerful time for you, Virgo. So let's go ahead and start pulling some cards for you. I'm going to start with a major arcana card, a spirit animal card, and an energy oracle card to get some major themes, and then we will go into the lunar based decks and also into the tarot to get some deeper advice for you on this full moon. Dear angels, divine beings of light, helpers and healers, ancestors and guardians, please be with us as we read for the Aries full moon of 2019 for the Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising sign of Virgo. Please protect their energy as well as mine throughout the session and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you. All right, so Virgo, here comes the Fool card, which you are no fool, of course, but the Fool is an interesting term because, you know, he's really someone that the world sees as foolish because he's childlike, he's innocent, he doesn't worry too much, he doesn't put a lot of anxiety into things. And so Virgo, this is a time when it's very positive for you to, you know, set aside worries, set aside fear, anxiety, and really embrace that childlike wonder and spirit as you go forward into the future and taking, you know, those steps, and, you know, by faith more than by what you're seeing. So let's get a spirit animal card for you and see which one is coming up for you around this full moon the strongest. Oh, I love the fox. Look at him, so cute. So this is a cleverness. This is an agility of mind. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you, and be open to romance as well. Because the fox is a very family-based creature. So, you know, this gets into, like I said, about that fourth house, you know, home and family energy being, you know, restored and revived and energized, because the fox always has a very safe den or a nest that's, you know, very cozy and protected from the outside world. This also speaks to the agility of your mind, Virgo, because you are Mercury ruled. You do have a swift, you know, agile mind. So instead of, you know, investing in worry or anxiety, it's like, look for the solutions, look for the opportunities, look for the ways that you can find the answers, because they're always going to be there. And look at that, this card just flipped on out there, caring connections. This is a beautiful, you know, family love, you know, sort of card where it really indicates that there's going to be, you know, that possibility, likelihood of somebody coming in to really reach out and give you the love and the care and the nurturing that you need. So absolutely beautiful start to this reading, Virgo. This really says, don't be afraid to love. Don't be afraid to accept help from others. You know, just let people reach you. Let yourself reach out to them. It's a beautiful kind of energy coming in around this. Lots of healing going on for your heart. So let's bring up some lunar decks. I got the Moonology and we got Queen of the Moon. We're going to see what comes out more deeply into this full moon energy for you. Yes, Virgo. So look at this. Believe in the impossible with the blue moon coming up. This is really asking you to take that leap of faith. You are very practical, very earthy, very logically based a lot of the time, but this is really coming in and saying, believe in your dreams, Virgo. Believe in things that you can't always see, that you don't always have a rational reason for them to work out, but they just somehow do. Coming into the present moment, take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. So you really came into a lot of spiritual power in that Pisces full moon that we had in September. So now, you know, it's like, take some time for yourself, Virgo. Take some time to relax and reflect and restore your body, your mind, because you do have a sensitive nervous system, a sensitive physical body, and it's really important that you eat well, get enough water, get enough sleep, make sure you take time to walk and exercise or do yoga or stretch, whatever it is that you do to feel really solid and grounded. Because as we're shifting, you know, seasons, going from the summertime of your time into this autumn season of Libra, it's like we really are more sensitive, so take good care of yourself. And then going into the immediate future, we have the full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. So you have a lot of opportunities for sign of the divine to intervene. Some beautiful serendipitous occurrences are coming in here. So let's pull some more and see what comes up on top of these guys. Super powerful. Oh my goodness. So on top of the blue moon and the power, the full moon. So absolutely, Virgo, any of you that are really tuned in and tapped onto the, you know, tapped into the universe and the energies of spirit, you guys are really rocking that spiritual power and understanding, because that Pisces full moon, I swear, last month, because this is the past and this is that past full moon, it gave you such a lot of like divine downloads, like through your dreams, through your intuitions, through, you know, messages or signs or things that you physically received, stepping into a ton of power that's very rare, and a lot of people can't even access it. So yet again, look, here you go, stepping into this present moment. Time to breathe out and enjoy the abundance. There's that hunter moon that we just passed, because this is the September moon. Oh, actually, no, this is the moon right now that we're coming into. This is the October moon, is the hunter's moon, because September is the corn moon. I'm just checking my list. I always have this here of all the full moons and what they mean, just so I don't lose track of them. But look at that. So we're actually, this is a beautiful card for you, because you're stepping into this present moment, this present moon. The Aries moon is the hunter moon of October. And so you are embracing abundance. You are embracing, you know, look at the connection to nature. Beautiful in this card, all the different creatures. And guess what she's holding? Of course, a fox, just like in the first card. So again, you're getting the fox imagery. Again, being very, you know, embracing family, embracing loved ones, embracing those close connections. I absolutely love this. Getting into the immediate future, this is an amazing card, I swear. This has come up for pretty much every sign that I've done a reading for so far for this full moon, is the self-reflection. Like I said, Aries is about understanding yourself, understanding who you are, your identity, who your purpose is, what your mission is. And so, you know, in the immediate future, going over this next month coming up, you're going to absolutely be doing that. You're going to learn a lot through this full moon energy of Aries. Really beautiful. Oh, and I just knocked over a bunch of my cards. Okay, let me pick those up. So they're jumping today. We're really moving and grooving here. But that is incredible, Virgo. I love this lineup. This is one of the most powerful readings, actually, that has come through so far for this full moon. So I think you guys are really growing so much by leaps and bounds spiritually, embracing both sides. You know, it's like there's that spiritual side with the full moon and that, you know, magic side of it, but then that hunter moon with that abundance. It's very earthy and very solid. It's a very beautiful time of connection with nature and the earth and harvest. So let's bring up some tarot and see what comes up there for you. Yes, and this is really moving you through to a beautiful space. So you are absolutely, Virgo, you have grown spiritually, and it has allowed you to heal from some really nasty stuff from your past. Anywhere especially that you felt betrayed, backstabbed, let down, disappointed, just run through the mill. You know, it's like you've been through it. You've been up and down in every which way. And this is a card of intellect. You know, it's a mental energy because of those swords. It's all about the mind and what you've suffered intellectually and emotionally. So this is dealing with also a lot of anxiety and a lot of, you know, worries and sleepless nights that have come up around that. So this is coming to a conclusion. You've been able to actually grow through a lot of this and let a great deal of it go. Even in this past month, it's probably surprised you how much you've been able to turn loose, because look at where you're stepping now in this present moment. Six of Swords, moving past those rough waters into a calmer, more peaceful time. Even if it's been tough, it's like, this is like, yes, I'm finally through the worst of it. I'm going into the recovery, going into the immediate future again. Self-realization, self-reflection, and then here comes the Judgment card, you know, calling out the new, you know, spirit that's rising. It's like the things that you thought were maybe gone and dead and were never going to revive again in yourself, here they come. You're getting a rebirth, complete transformation of spirit, which is all about, like I said, that Scorpio house energy. It brings up so much transformative, pure power. So let's just get some clarifiers on these, please, Spirit, and see what comes up for you. Oh my goodness. Oh, Virgo, such a beautiful outcome. So on top of that Ten of Swords, yes, Ace of Pentacles, you have matured, you have grown, you have come into a whole new understanding. This could also, you know, correspond with money improving or material possessions improving, but mostly this is saying you've got a solid head on your shoulders. You've learned so much from the difficulties you've been through, yes, and you're going into that Six of Swords, going into calmer times, and you're balancing here. Two of Pentacles, balancing your new growth. So it's like you're getting some practice. This is like you're just starting to really integrate these new ways of dealing with any stress, pain, problems, and it's like, okay, now you're getting some exercise, now you're getting some practice on these ways of being that you've learned how to bring into your reality. So then going into the future, on top of that Judgment card, look at what we've got here. This is the same as the Sun card, so that Innocence card, it's very beautiful, it's radiant, it's warm, it's abundant, it's victory, it's innocence, just like that Fool card. So this is an extremely positive outcome, Virgo. I think what you're going through has been all for the good and will continue to show a lot of improving energy as time goes by, but definitely right now, I love it. You're stepping into your power and really embracing a more peaceful existence. So yeah, these are your messages for the Aries full moon. I will look forward to seeing you very soon, and if you can't take the heat, don't tickle the dragon. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye.